Sundays are fun days for all sports fans. The plays, the drama, the moments. We got it all on Sunday Night Sports at 11:30 only on ABC 7. Sponsored by Yamava Resort and Casino, SoCal's #1 casino and resort.
The lawyers at BD&J are used to dealing with some pretty big numbers.
The emotional and financial stress from my skateboarding accident made it tough for my family. But BD&J got us a $29 million settlement.
Call BD&J at 1-800-820-1111 today.
Live from ABC 7, this is Eyewitness News.
Now at 11 a.m., he died in police custody. Now Keenan Anderson's family is taking action. We're live with what they're doing this morning.
A submersible vehicle used to explore the wreckage of the
latest announcement, Rob.
Yeah, earlier this month, the LA County coroner determined that Keenan Anderson's death was caused by drug use and a heart condition. But Anderson's family doesn't see it that way, and they are moving forward with a $100 million lawsuit against the city. Now, body-worn video captures the struggle between LAPD officers and Anderson back in January. The 31-year-old had been involved in a traffic collision, and witnesses say he was in the street trying to get into other people's cars. Officers struggled to restrain him and ended up tasing him 6 times. Investigators say once Anderson was cuffed, he was conscious and talking and taken to a hospital as a standard operating procedure after a tasing. But Anderson later died at that hospital. The medical examiner report leaves the manner of Anderson's death as undetermined, but that cocaine and an enlarged heart caused his death. Anderson's family attorneys say the officer's actions led to his death.
But it matters not whether there was cocaine in his system because the actions of the officers were wrong.
Had he not been tased, Keenan Anderson would be here today. Hey, look at that video. Your eyes are not deceiving you. What killed him was an overdose of excessive force.
Right.
Now the $100 million lawsuit is being filed on behalf of Anderson's 5-year-old son. Reporting live in Ladera Heights, Rob Hayes, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Rob, thank you. A man is dead after a hit and run in Valley Glen. This happened on West Sherman Way in Coldwater. Witnesses told police they saw the suspect drive into a shopping center and then drive off. Police say the driver is in a white van or SUV. They say the victim was between 30 and 40 years old and may have been homeless. He was not in a crosswalk.
Search and rescue teams are in the North Atlantic working to find a missing tourist submarine near the Titanic wreckage. We've just received word from ABC News there were 5 people on board this submersible. The search is taking place off the coast of Cape Cod. The U.S. Coast Guard is leading the search along with Canadian military and the Coast Guard. The company, OceanGate Expeditions, reported this submarine missing this morning. Again, we are just getting word there were 5 people on board. The company did say there were tourists on board, but until this moment, they really had not acknowledged how many. The company's website says its submarines can carry up to 5 people. OceanGate Expeditions say it is exploring all options to bring the crew back safely. President Biden is on his way to California to attend several fundraisers after kicking off his re-election campaign. He's also set to make a big announcement in Palo Alto, pledging more than $600 million to tackle the country's climate crisis. Among those projects, protecting the nation's power grid from extreme weather events. The money is also expected to help coastal communities prepare for climate change impacts. President Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863, freeing slaves across America, but not everyone was freed at that time. 2 years later, the news finally reached slaves in Texas. Today, the nation celebrates that day, which has become known as Juneteenth. Eyewitness News reporter Jaisha Patel is live in Leimert Park with more on the local events happening today. Jaisha.
Giovanna, Philip, the festival here is going to start in about an hour, but take a look behind me. All these vendors have already set up, and the sound checks have already been going on throughout the morning already. Now, Mayor Karen Bass is expected to attend this festival later today, but many of the vendors here say there's tons of history celebrating Juneteenth in Leimert Park. There are 3 main stages today for entertainment. There are also 2 DJ stages and a spoken word stage. Now, artists such as Too Short and Jasmine Sullivan will be performing, and this festival has more than 300 Black-owned businesses. Many of the vendors we spoke to say they're born and raised here in Crenshaw. We spoke to the owner of Delo's Kitchen, who combines Mexican and Cajun flavors in his food, and a woman who sells handmade clothing items from Ghana.
It's a big day to go out and show your talent, and I appreciate the fact that people are able to put these type of events together so we can showcase our talent and show that the inner city has talented people, talented cooks, clothing lines. This is a big inspiration for the culture.
It's important for people to understand our history and be educated, not just about Juneteenth, but just about our culture in general, which is the reason I started the Ghana Connection, to bridge that connection so people can be more educated about their culture.
If you want to go out and celebrate Juneteenth, we have a full list of events happening across SoCal at abc7.com. Live in Crenshaw, Jaysha Patel, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Jaysha, thank you. And we see what looks like some clouds out there where she is, but
Still see her wearing a jacket.
that's right. But summer's around the corner, and we may see some sunshine, Alex.
That's right. We just got to wait. We just got to hold on just a little bit longer, and we're going to get to that sunshine very soon for Southern California. So much June gloom, in fact, this morning that there was actually a little bit of drizzle, and that was caught in our Long Beach camera. So some of the coastal areas got some of the most light showers this morning as a little area of low pressure passed over Southern California this morning. So it was cloudy and cool outside. In Long Beach right now, where it's currently about 67 degrees. Hope you had a great Father's Day weekend. And looking out towards the downtown LA area right now, 67 degrees downtown. I think today temperatures stay beneath the seasonal average of about 78 degrees. No chance we get to 78 today. And let's look out now towards the valleys where it is Burbank and 63 degrees under some clouds. Temperatures right now, you can see that blanketed cloud coverage out there with 67 degrees in Los Angeles, a warm 92 degrees out into Palm Springs right now, 74 degrees Lancaster, and 76 in Palmdale. Still to come in the 7-day forecast, summer starts this week, and will the sun be there? I'll give you that answer coming up.
That's comical almost. All right, Alex, thank you. As we